When you listen to a guided visualization, there are a few keys to help make it as beneficial as possible for you. The first is to emote and use as many physical expressions as you can. If you are smiling, have a strong posture, moving your hands like you would be talking in real life, and really believing that you are there, feeling it. Your brain takes in all of those signals on top of what you're listening to in the guided meditation. Speaking the words out loud as you follow along can also contribute to rewiring the visualization as a true experience. Our brains don't know the difference between what we experience in our daily physical lives and what we visualize in our brains. It's all just connections in our brains anyway, and it relates to emotions and saves them as memories. Another key is to focus on all of the senses. Really see the vivid colors, shapes, objects, expressions on others and yourself. Focus and hear the noises that would be in the environment you're visualizing. Feel smoothness, warmth, and other touch sensations. Savor the food that you are eating in the visualization and smell the wonderful scents around you. We have the knowledge of what these senses are like because we have real memories of these sensations, and your brain will believe you even if you're imagining it. Finally, emoting and inducing positive feelings is how our limbic system, the emotional center of our brain, rewires how our brain responds to triggers. Feel the joy, the calm and peace, the excitement and pure happiness when you're visualizing. Remember that we are not aiming for perfection, just practice. Do not judge your experience after you visualize. Know that you spent time for self-care, and that is enough. Keep on practicing. Why don't we practice a little bit right now? Remember that whatever you're visualizing, visualize it as if you are your best, healthiest, strongest self. If something comes up in one of the visualizations that you feel like you don't have the ability to do in real life, pretend that you do in the visualization. The more that we practice feeling the way we really want to, the more our brain will wire this as the truth. If you think about it, that's how some sports players actually practice. There have been studies that show that practicing for something such as a basketball game in a player's mind was just as effective as practicing with a real ball in real life. And that's so fascinating. That's exactly what we're doing here. So what we need to do now is close our eyes and take a big deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouths. And really feel all of the sensations here. You're lying on a bright orange towel. Since you just laid down, the towel is warm from the beautiful golden sunshine that was lending its warmth to you. Under the orange towel is the soft, silky sand, and it caresses your entire back, as if right where you laid down was meant just for the curves of your own body. As you lay on the towel with your eyes closed, you hear the slow rhythm of the waves crashing and tumbling gently in and out. The waves seem to match up with the rhythm of your breathing. and you feel all the peace around you. Every so often, you hear a seagull, a child's laugh, or somebody who seems to be walking by. The wonderful ocean air is so healing, and every time you take a deep breath in, you can feel and smell the salty sea air. You sit up on the back of your arms and elbows for a moment, and you feel the soft sand beneath them. As you look around, there are so many different shades of blue. The blue of the ocean and the white foam as it crashes onto the shore. The light blue sky, patched with a few spots of white as the seagulls fly by. There are puffy clouds that remind you of marshmallows, and a little green prop plane. You can hear it as the motor whizzes by. The plane has a white banister with letters on it that's flapping in the wind just like a flag. As you move your gaze down, you see the golden brown sand, and you decide to put your toes into the sand. The sand under you is dry, but where you've put your feet, it's a little bit wet from the waves coming in. You guessed that was the tide from earlier. And so when your toes sink in, you can feel a little bit of coolness under them. It's as if the warm sensation from the sun and the coolness from the earth are grounding you and connecting together in the perfect temperature. As you continue to breathe in and out, you feel so relaxed. You feel peaceful and completely content in this moment. You can take this feeling with you for the rest of your day and be happy that you wired this real memory into your brain.